it's Kristen with Simply a Steward, and I am back with our first grocery haul of the new year. So I apologize, it's been a hot minute since I've been on, but I don't know. There was all that stuff going on with the different regulations and different things. If you follow anybody on YouTube, you've heard all about it. I didn't get into the politics of it, but basically, like, if you're making videos that could be misconstrued that they're towards children, it's like a big issue. And so I kind of stayed off of YouTube in the month of December for that, and just because it was the holidays and I spent the month with my family. So then we had a lot of craziness. We had some sickness hit our house. We had an infection hit our house. And in fact, I'm still wearing my coat because today we had no gas and no furnace because there was an issue with our lines. So it has just been a bunch of craziness. But I am hoping to get back to some regular videos for you once I'm seeing now the new year how things settle out with all of these new, like with all the rules and stuff that they're not new, but I guess they're being enforced now upon YouTube. So I am going to go ahead and share with you guys what we got with Costco. We spent about $600 this month at Costco. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys what we got. All right, so this is all of a bunch of our cold stuff. I'm going to go ahead and try and get this done so my husband can get them into the freezers. But the first thing we got were these butternut squash. Now, they do come in individual bags. We do not steam these. We primarily use these in our smoothies. I don't know. Nobody's just a huge butternut squash fan here, but we like to get in different vegetables, and so we add these into our smoothies quite a bit. We got 2 bags of these green beans. We had actually picked up a set of organic fresh green beans just recently, so that'll last us all week, and then we'll start on these. And then we got all of these organic peas. Praise Jesus, because we are out, and my kids go through these like crazy. They eat them straight out of the freezer the majority of the time. Anytime I say go grab something to eat, this is one of the things they grab. So we got some pineapple chunks, again, for smoothies. We got 1 bag of this Normandy blend. I do have a couple kids who like this. Overall, it's not the very favorite veg in this house, but my husband really likes this, so a lot of times I will make this with some meatballs or something for him to take to work. So I always try and make sure I have a bag of this on hand, and we finished it up over the holidays. We got 1 bag of riced cauliflower back there. We were blessed with a bunch of heads of cauliflower recently, and so I raced those up and put them in the freezer. But this is a different consistency than what my food processor does, and so we use that a lot to make like pizza crust and to mix into like ground meats and different things. But when we make salmon, we like to use this riced cauliflower just for the different texture. So I got 4 bags of broccoli, another favorite veg in our house. We got the organic berry mix. All of the fruits and vegetables are between $7 and $9 usually. So we did go ahead and pick this up so that they could use this for smoothies. And then the one other fruit we got were mangoes, because my kids are huge fans of mangoes, so that they can have those for smoothies. So over here, we got 1 set of chicken apple sausages. We really enjoy these. They're really easy to make. I just go ahead and slice them up and throw them in the skillet with some potatoes and then some broccoli. And it's a quick and easy meal, especially on like a Sunday when I do a lot of cooking already. It's something I don't have to put a lot of effort into prepping. So, and then they had these. I've never seen these there before. They were like little uncured, like the junior beef franks. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these yet. Honestly, I've never made them, but we do love this Tenton brand. We have a bunch of the kielbasis in the freezer currently, and we didn't need any more, so when we saw these, we decided we would pick them up. There you go. There's the ingredients for you, because I have not shown this before. It was a new product for us. So, really excited. Do you guys make these? I've heard people put them in like a barbecue sauce. I don't know what else. My kids would probably just cook them up and eat them like mini hot dogs, I guess. But if you guys have a good recipe you like to make these with, I'd love for you to drop some love down there in the comments and let me know. And then we got 1 set of turkey breast. We have a little bit of this in the freezer, but we have some homeschooling things coming up, and so I wanted to make sure I had this on hand in case we were going. This week alone, we have some appointments for the infection that we were dealing with, along with homeschool skating and some other homeschool activities at the library, so I might need some quick lunches too. So I was glad to pick that up. The organic blueberries were $5.99 this time, so I picked up a carton of those, and then $6.99 on the organic raspberries. So I like to get those when we go down there because I cannot get these types of things locally to me. So we picked those up as a special treat. They won't get them for about another 6 weeks now. And it's a good thing I did, because when I shared with you what I got at Aldi, they were out of like everything. There's no fruit that came home with us. So, and then we got this. It's just fresh mozzarella, and we use this on our pizzas. It's pre-sliced. I slice it smaller, but you can see. And we go ahead and put that on our pizza. And then we got 2 sets of this spring mix. My husband will use one. I will use the other. And those will be for our lunches this week. Back here hiding is this Kerrygold butter. This is $12.99. Look at the package, got messed up. Oh well. And so we will keep this in the freezer. There is a new, something similar. I actually heard it's made by the same company at Aldi, but I wasn't sure if our Aldi carried it. I did see it when I was there today, but I did not pick any of it up because I had this, and this should be enough. But I might go ahead and try and switch over to that because it'll probably be cheaper. So we'll see. And then back here, I believe these are $8.99 a piece. I always get 3. You can see there's one back there hiding. 3 of those, and those will be for our coffee, cereal, hot chocolates, all of those types of things for the next several weeks. I picked up one of these, best price ever. I've talked about this, and I can't remember the price off the top of my head, but it's a really good price for this big old bag of baking soda that you can use for all the things. And we got a case of water. We don't usually tend to do bottled water, but we have some kiddos who are going to be having a birthday, and so we'll probably have a birthday party before we are able to go back, and so I wanted to make sure I had that on hand. So I'm going to get some of this cold stuff put away, and I will share with you what else we got. Alright guys, so this is what else we got from Costco this time. Over here we got some of the Simple Mills crackers. I've showed these in my hauls tons of times. There you go. Ingredients, super clean. I think they're $8.99 a box. We got raisins. This is the only place I can find organic raisins, which is great. And so my kiddos love these as having during a snack during the homeschool day. So we picked up that. We had a couple bags of almond flour left, so I picked up 2 because I like to make sure I always have it on hand. I'm out of like everything because we were sick, so I haven't made like pancakes or waffles or muffins or any of those kinds of baked things that I like to keep on hand for easy, quick breakfast. And we're coming into the homeschool like re-entering season very quickly, and so I'm gonna have to do that. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough of this on hand so I could get some of that stuff in the freezer. Sardines were on sale right now, so they were $6.99 for the pack. This is a great brand, and we have found out we just love sardines. When we started our journey, we had never even had them, and I was kind of grossed out and scared, and I found out I loved them. And so I told my little sister about it. I ended up picking up 2 for her while we were there too, because I had taken them out sometime over the holidays as a quick dinner when we were like butchering deer or something, and I had her try them because she thought the same thing and she loved them. So I made sure I picked up a couple for her too. They're over there hiding. Back here we got 4 bags of tortilla chips. We love these things. These are one of our favorite snack foods for my husband and I. In the evening, more my husband than myself, but I do like to have them occasionally. And plus we'll probably be having a birthday party like I mentioned, so we will use a bag for that. Here we have the coconut clusters. These are my oldest daughter's favorite. So here we go. Ingredients for you. I believe they're about, I don't know, I think $8.99 a bag. They haven't had these in a little while at my Costco, and so she's been really upset because the rest of my kiddos love having cashews, and she is not a cashew fan, so this is usually what she has in place of it, and they haven't had them. They've been out, so she will be super excited when she comes home and finds out that we're able to get some this time. Then we have these grain-free bars. Again, love when the package can tell you exactly what's in there in very simple terms. So that's what these are. My husband particularly loves these. My kids do like them as well, and so we have a box on hand of those at all times. This, we don't usually do a whole lot of this pouchy type stuff, but we did take them on vacation this summer with us, and these ones were really good. We did like them. My son, his infection is in his mouth, and so he's having a hard time chewing things, and I really wish I would have had these on hand for him, because it's been hard to get veggies in him. He loves peas, and even cooked peas were hard for him to chew, so they're like one of his favorite things. So I'm glad I'll have this over the next like few days as we're finishing battling this, hopefully. So we picked those up. These were new. They were $12.99. I'm not super stoked about these only because they didn't have the paleo bites, and I love the paleo bites for the size. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. We used to do like a paleo bite and an apple for morning snack. I might alternate and do, because these are so big compared to the paleo bites. They're like a little granola bar. They're not huge, but they're, you know, they're not quite this size, but they are bigger. And so we might do like these 2 days a week for snack and the apples 3 days a week. Or I might, because I have 4 kids, maybe split them in half, but that's only if everybody wants one. I don't know. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but they were, like I said, I think they were $12.99. There's the ingredients for you. And we did go ahead and pick up 2 of those. My husband got a set of apples, which were $8.99. I'm glad that he got the big bag of them, though, because we got none, like I mentioned, at Aldi. So he will at least have those for work. We got a set of rice rollers. And then, which we share those a lot. We take these a lot on the go, as far as an easy snack. They had these this month, and they were on sale again, $6.99. I haven't seen these in a long time at our Costco, and so I figured as a special treat we would pick them up. My kids love all things apples. And you can see it's just organic apples, so it's just something different. Something good to have, like, to take to church in, like, a little baggie for a snack that's a little healthier, or something to have maybe when we're having a movie night, something like that. So we got these cashew clusters. These are one of my favorite snacks. And here you let's see if we can find your ingredients for you. Whoop, sorry, guys. There you go. A little blurry there. I think you can make that out. But they're just these little clusters. I like to throw them in a little bowl or a little baggie with some raisins. You know, if I'm taking them on the go, or just having them as a snack as I'm watching TV in the evening or something like that. So it's a very good snack for me. And then we picked up some more of these. Like I mentioned, we were out of everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. We were sick. I came down with a migraine on the 23rd, right before Christmas, and then we made it through Christmas. But the night of the 26th, everybody in my household got sick. And then right after that, my son got this infection, and it is now the 4th when I'm filming. And so I've made, like, no food. We've been kind of just winging it as much as we can, and I've been eating these. They're terrible, I know. I've been eating these for breakfast because we've had nothing in our house that I could possibly eat. So I did go ahead and pick up another box of these. I have some, I like the sea salt ones. I have some of the coconut ones already, but the rest of my family prefers those, and I prefer the sea salt. And so I was out completely. So I like to have these on hand in case I need them. Not for breakfast every day. That's not what I like to do, but it was just survival mode the past couple weeks here. So I did pick up another bag just to replenish that. Again, something I actually haven't seen this before. It was on sale again. It was $6.99. That must be like the going sale price right now of things. But here you go. Whoop. There we go. For ingredients. I love that it has expeller pressed oil. It's so much better than non, because it's not highly refined then. So I thought this would be a good sweet treat, probably for me, but I bet my kids would like this too, but I might not share. And then the last thing, well, I shouldn't say the last thing because there's something in the other room, but the last food item we got was this. It's the jerky. We pretty much killed ours. We took this hunting and like out shopping and stuff. This is something my husband and I, when my kids take something like this, we're able to take something like this on the go. So if we're going to be out for a long period where we might need a better snack than not. So if you guys haven't seen these, they used to carry them in like big bags, but recently they haven't. Oh Oh, my husband found a few more things. Isn't that nice of him? There was one cooler I missed. So I lied. There's these also. And I should have known I was missing these because this is some of my favorite stuff to get. But these are the Big Bella mushrooms. These are $4.99 for the organic ones. I love the organic ones. We can only get organic mushrooms around here at Costco. And I shouldn't even say around here because it's an hour and a half away. But I do make sure I pick these up every single time we go, as well as this big 10-pound bag. I believe these are like $4.99 maybe, of carrots. Yes, we use all of these carrots. We shred them in salads. We cut them up and put them in smoothies. We eat them for dinner. My kids and my husband particularly love to have them just raw. I used to eat them raw a lot, but I have not found a ranch dressing that is egg-free that I like. So I no longer eat them raw usually, but we use them for so many things. So, and if they are getting to the point where we have a quantity left and it is like on the verge of going bad, I just chop them up and throw them in the freezer for our smoothies. So I'm going to run you guys out to the other room and show you guys the one last thing I got. Please do not judge my house. My house is a disaster because everybody's been sick. And the lighting is terrible out here, but we got this nice big, you can see with the door frame how big it is, but this is like an indoor-outdoor mat. Our last one got destroyed here, and we've kind of been going without, and it's been driving myself and my husband crazy. Please do not, my door jams, look at that. My dogs chewed them up this week. I was so not happy. But this was $14.99. It was really nice and big and a very good, like, the texture of it is really awesome, so we picked that up as well. So that was everything for our Costco run. We actually did really good this month. I was impressed. She asked at the register if we had any guesses on how much it would be, and I actually over guesstimated, so I was really happy when the number came in under. Aren't we all when we go to the grocery store? That happens. That never happens to me, so I was really excited. Highlighted my day with having all kinds of issues with gas lines and whatnot. But I do have some Aldi and Target and Trader Joe's to get for you guys. So I want to get this out of here. I got to get my kids picked up and I want to show you guys all that stuff. So if you guys like these kinds of videos, please go ahead and click that like and subscribe button down below so that you guys don't miss any in the future. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye. Okay, just a quick add-on tag here. I realized as I was putting away all these groceries, I found an entire bag of groceries that I never shared. And then the bath tissue back here. So we did get this salsa. I believe it's $7.99, and it's the 2-pack. These are large jars you can see down there. And if you guys have never seen the ingredients for Costco's, you can pause and look at that. It does have organic cane sugar. So if you're doing like Whole30, not great, but in general, pretty clean ingredients if you just try to eat clean for the most part. And then avocado oil. These are things we never go without. I have a full one of this and a full one of the coconut oil, but they are far superior priced and far superior brands to what I can find locally. And so I will almost never go there and leave without one. I'd rather have extra in the cupboard than run out. So we have both of these. This, I believe, is $15.99. I can't remember. It used to be $9.99 for the 1-liter bottle. I know it's not $19.99 for the 2-liter. So I can't remember exactly what it is, though. Maybe $16.99. But it's in plastic now instead of glass, which is kind of a bummer. But it is Chosen Foods, and which is a really good brand. So, and then we have this organic extra olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and we use this to make our dressings. This we use for our cast iron quite a bit. This we use a lot in our baking. This we use a lot in our homemade dressing. So, and then we picked up one extra honey just because we're having trouble getting it from the Amish right now. It's just that time of year. The bees obviously aren't producing. We live in the north and it is cold, so it is what it is. We like to substitute with this when we need to, opposed to at least using sugar. I know it's not the greatest thing, but it is supposedly raw honey. I don't know. We're doing the best we can with what we got. And then we did get a set of bath tissue back here. So we have gone to this and we have not gone back. Even with couponing, it seems to be a fairly decent price. So it's really easy just to pick up when we need it. So we did pick that up as well, guys. All right, we'll see y'all next time. Bye.